right, here we go. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Again, introduce myself, Brooklyn Nomad here. As I always say, cost you nothing to hit the like and subscribe button. So please put little pennies in the pot. Hit that like and subscribe for me. So this video here I'm doing is on my retirement. Finally, back in 2022, I announced that I was going to be retiring, right? And my date was I was supposed to retire in 2023. Sorry guys, didn't hit the mark, didn't happen, never happened. But here it is, 2024. So December, of 2023, I actually hit the mark. So I am now officially retired, done, finished. Working again, I don't foresee it in the future. Nada, zilch. No digital nomad, no nothing, none of that stuff. So I'm done. So I hit my quest. It was a long, hard road, but I'm here. And I know I've been getting a lot of comments from people where they was asking me, Nomad, where are you gonna retire? So I'm gonna give it to y'all. This is where I retired at. A lot of people already been saying or hinting towards, leaning towards. I know you're gonna retire in DR because that's his go-to spot. That's his hub. Actually, my hub is Thailand. It's actually Thailand. From Thailand, I could pretty much get to anywhere that I really want to go. So my hub is Thailand. So here we go. I'm gonna give y'all a rundown to the places that I retired to. And as I said in the first video, in no specific order, no, I didn't retire to one place. I retired to multiple places. And I'll give you the reasons on why. But first, here we go. So the first place I retired to is going to be Thailand, and that's going to actually be in Pattaya. I was looking at Bangkok, but I chose Pattaya, so I got me an apartment out in Pattaya, right? So that's number one. Number two, Philippines. So I found me a little island. It's called Bohol, Philippines. That's number two, where I'm retiring, right? Or as they say, where I'm living at now is also a whole Philippines. That's my place of residence. Number three, Colombia. For those who have followed me and already know, I got me a little house. I paid like 21,000 cash for the house. Got me a little house in Colombia that I can run to when I want to. So that's my other spot. And then DR, if you've been really following me, for the ones that's been my loyal followers, condo in Los Alcarrizos, which is Santo Domingo, and then Monte Plata, which is going towards Samaná in the Campo, your countryside. And because I like farming and stuff. So there you go. So I got the house in Monte Plata, I got the condo in Los Alcarrizos, and then I got my house in Colombia, and then Pattaya, I went and got an apartment. As of right now, I have no actual dwelling in the Philippines, but I'm looking at buying some land or leasing some land because I can't buy land out there, and I'm building a house out there. But I actually have a place to stay when I'm out there. So I do have a residence out there, an actual address. So as people said, when you retire, where you're going to live, that's my four places. I know I had Costa Rica up there. I had Vietnam. Right now, those are the four. Now, the reason why those are my four choices and why I picked them is because everybody knows. United States right now, you can get you a one bedroom easy. What are we talking? $1,800 one bedroom, and I'm talking anywhere in America, right? Because we know New York is going to actually be higher, and when you go to the Carolinas, it's going to probably get a little cheaper. West Virginia, outskirts, stuff like that. You could probably get you a spot still for maybe 12 to 1400. But everywhere else, the average is about 16 to 18 for a one bedroom. So with me, I'll give you the breakdown. With me, right now, my condo, I don't pay anything. It's paid for. The house, I'm building out of my own pocket. So I'm not paying anything, right? Colombia, I don't pay anything there. When you take me to Thailand, I'm right at 300 a month right now, right? I think that's roughly about 10 or 11,000 baht, right? But I paid for it for the year, so that fluctuates, and I got a nice discount for it. But I paid the whole year in advance, and then when you get me back in the Philippines, again, I'm building in the Philippines, so I don't pay anything there. So really, when you look at my overhead for living, meaning house, we're talking house, apartment, condo, whatever you want to call it, I'm spending $300 out the door in 4 different countries. That's my expenses. That's my overhead. Versus if I went back to the United States, you know, I'm actually paying 1,800 maybe. But don't get it twisted. I actually got me a place in the United States, right? I do have a place in the United States, but the way I work that out is when I'm in the United States, I pay $500. When I'm not in the United States, because my firearms and my clothes and stuff like that, important documents is there, and that's where my mail go, for the United States, I pay $250 a month. So let's chalk that up. So now I'm at what? $550. That's what I pay a month to live in 5 different places. So you got the United States, Colombia, Thailand, Philippines, and of course the DR. So I can live all 5 places for $550 a month. I don't consider when people ask about what about your electric and your Wi-Fi. Man, my electric bills is like $16 to $20 a month. Uh, Wi-Fi is costing me $30 a month. To be honest with you, I pay my Wi-Fi and my electric. I pay those a year in advance. So that's what I've been doing for the past 2 years. I paid out a year in advance, so they let me pay because I'm the foreigner, right? And I tell them I'm not here enough, so they let me just pay everything a year in advance. I just give them some money, and then they deduct for the year. And then if I get an email saying I owe, come let's say October, November, December, I'll pay the difference. If not, it just rolls over to the next year, and then when the next year comes, I just show up and I pay for the next year, and we call it a day because it's really pennies on the dollar. I'm not spending that much money. So I didn't want this video to be as long as all my other videos. I ain't put all the fluff and the music and all that stuff. I just wanted to announce that finally I made it to the promised land. I retired. I know people wanted to know. I wanted to close this one out. So now we're done. It's closed. So for those who's wondering what's next, Nomad, um, I'm still trying to find my genre. As y'all look at my videos, y'all see I'm all over the place, right? I don't want to get into politics. I definitely don't want to be bashing the West. That's not my thing. I have nothing good or bad to say about the West. I'm from there. There you go. I'm a product of it, right? So I'm guilty as charged. So I'm not going to be putting out anything about the West. But what I will think I'm going to start doing is as I go on my journeys and I'm in the DR, Philippines, Thailand, uh, Colombia, as I'm doing my day to days, I'm going to start filming that, letting you guys know, which is already out there, the same genre, the cost to live in. Maybe I'll do 5 things I like about it, 5 things I don't like about it, like that. What I want to do is I want to get into, that's going to take a little more research. I want to get into the difference of the 4 different country women. Like, what are their different mannerisms? I want to get into that. So, again, I'm not going to be talking about Western women. I'm not going to be comparing either when it comes to the West. Mine is just going to be how do a Thai woman treat you versus a Filipino woman, versus a Dominican woman versus a Colombian woman. Are they the same? Are they different? I don't know. But I'm going to start doing that, talking to some people, and I'm going to get into that. And so that's going to be my next thing. along with finishing the projects of my houses and stuff like that. For those who've been following me on that, I appreciate it. Keep supporting me, keep following me. I will continue building the houses. I am taking breaks in between because right now, the way the situation is going, which I think I'll have good footage for you guys, is as of right now, I'm 3 months. The way I'm working is 3 months in every area. So DR, 3 months, get up, going on to Colombia, 3 months, shoot back to Thailand, 3 months, and then of course Philippines, 3 months, and that's my whole year. So every 3 months, maybe some, maybe 2 months, the others is 4. But on the average, I'm gonna do every 3 months, and I'm giving myself 2 years, actually 2 years. And when I turn 55, and when I hit the 55, out of the 4 spots that I'm probably hitting, I will find my dream spot, and that's where I'm gonna spend the rest of my days. And then in 2 years from now, I'll have a footage of which one I picked out of these, or I may find another diamond in the rough and go that way. But again, I appreciate you guys looking, watching, and subscribing. And definitely my fans out there, my number's been going up. So I appreciate that. Until again, Brooklyn Nomad is going to be out. Like I got to go. What do nomads do? We wander the earth. So that's why I got 4 residents. Because I'm going to wander this earth until I find the one that is the best for me. And then I'm no longer a nomad. All right. Thanks again for watching. As I always say at the end, please hit the like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Have a good day.